Being somebody who already doesn't trust people as much is hard to forgive because you close yourself up with all those thoughts, all those emotions. It's like poison. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back again. I know I haven't done any videos in a long time. Juggling uni, life itself, and obviously like trying to get things in track. It's a bit hard sometimes, and obviously being new to YouTube, everything is kind of new to me, but I promise to try my best to bring out videos that I can, because I don't really want to bring out videos that are not really gonna make a difference to people, if that makes sense. So I thought, oh cool, why not do a chit chat video again? So forgiveness. It's a really tricky topic that a lot of people don't really speak about, and you only hear like forgiveness and stuff like that in terms of like when you go to church and yeah, things like that, or if you're listening to like sermons online. It's kind of a hard thing and an emotional thing for people to deal with, and it's something I kind of had to learn myself. People that know me, I'm a person that's kind of very closed up emotional wise. In terms of like arguments or things like that, I kind of tend to kind of try and keep it to myself and keep distance from the person, if that makes sense. If I have an argument with somebody, I'd rather keep distance from them because I don't really like confrontation and things like that. And then that way I kind of don't really deal with it properly. Obviously being hurt by the person, so I kind of brush it off and think, you know what, things are fine, everything's cool, but actually things won't be fine, and I'll find it really hard to forgive them and actually move on. So which I found out that during that time you're not really doing yourself any justice. You're basically imprisoning yourself. You're putting yourself in a box and locking it and chucking away the key. That's what you're basically doing, because you're not going to be happy every single time you see them or you see anything to do with them. You just think, huh? What? Oh, sorry. You just think, huh? I don't like you. Like, get out of my face. Do you get what I mean? So I'm coming here today to speak about it as I've experienced it anyway. And part of the reason why even though I started this channel was to talk about things like this that people don't really talk about, and I believe that my life experiences could help somebody out there. So let's get started. So that was a long introduction, wasn't it? What is forgiveness? Forgiveness, at a minimum, is a decision to let go of the desire or revenge or ill will towards the person who wronged you. It may also include feelings or goodwill towards the other person. Forgiveness is also a natural resolution of the brief process, which the necessary acknowledge of pain and loss. Why is it important to forgive? In order to receive forgiveness of our sins, we need to forgive others. Forgiving others allows us to overcome feelings of anger, bitterness, revenge, etc. It can also be a spiritual healing wound, and it can bring peace towards you and me. So releasing it is very important. You close yourself up with all those thoughts, all those emotions, and you don't know how to deal with them, and obviously the way you're going to deal with them is the negative way. You find yourself depressed, and that's how people get stressed, get anxiety, depression, and even get into mental illness, to be honest, because of being stressed and holding anger towards somebody. So how you go about it, step one is to pray for that person. It's me allowing my spirit to accept what's happened. For me to allowing my heart, my mind, my soul, everything to accept what happened, and that I have to move on and forgive this person. It drains you and it poisons you. It poisons your system, everything, your mouth, everything, your eyes. You just see negative, 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 negative. If you're not religious, if you don't believe in religious acts or whatever it is, the first thing to do is for you to think about them positively. So maybe if you see them around, be like, oh, you know what, I like your dress. Just see the positive in them rather than you seeing the negative. That makes sense. And things like that. Just saying, you know what, okay, cool, this person hurt me, and I didn't really deserve to be hurt like that. That's fine. But however, because God says that bless them, don't curse them. So basically, in a way, turn it around into a positive energy. So you think about, you know what, instead of me thinking really bad about this person, you know what, let me think good of them. You know what, God created this person. You know, you just kind of in your head, you're giving out compliments to them rather than you giving out negativity. Because God doesn't bless people that are negative towards other people and saying horrible things about them and stuff like that. But obviously, with the world that we live in, it's a bit hard to be always positive and be like, you know what, let me be positive. You know, some people, you just say something negative, you don't even realize it, but just because of how society is set up, obviously, you can't be setting yourself in the rules like society, can you? No, because you are different, aren't you? That's why we are here, to learn about forgiveness. You understand? You understand, Lucas, now? You understand? So obviously, a lot of people want to forgive, but we don't really know how. You don't just continue hurting them, even though for them it's not even, you're not even hurting them, they don't even care. Most people, when you think, I got a grudge over that person, they don't care anymore, they've dealt with it, moved on, they don't care. But because you're holding it on, you're the one who's hurting yourself. You become hurt more because you're holding that grudginess. It's really eating you up, you know, eating you up inside, and you're not realizing that because obviously you're all in the bubble of what, that person hurt me, so you know what, I'm going to give them voila. I'm going to give them what they deserve. But that's not how to live life. Really, that's what I was saying, that is really important. If you're a religious person or you have certain beliefs, it's important to pray about the person, you know, and be like, you know what, God, I know it's hard for me to forgive, but through you I can do this. Through you I'll be able to forgive this person, because Father God, I know I've been through a lot of heartache, but because you said that we should bless them and not curse them, therefore I allow myself, I allow my spirit to forgive that person. And I tell you, from that moment, it's like something's lifted off you. It's like you feel more free. You feel like peace. Nothing is bothering you. You're thinking, so yesterday I was just feeling, you know, you feel like uptight. I was feeling uptight, but you know, today I'm a bit free, you know, I'm a bit free. So that's why it's important to what? To pray for them, bless them, don't curse them. So that moment when you tell yourself and your God that I'm not gonna curse this person no more, I'm just gonna bless them, be positive, you know, positive vibes every single day, and that, the first thing, God is gonna reveal to them the reason why they have to probably apologize to you for what they've done to you. You never know. Some situations the person might turn around and you know what, I'm sorry for what I did to you, I didn't really mean to do that to you. God works in miraculous ways like that. So you might find yourself the person coming back and saying sorry to you, and coming to the light with the truth and realizing, you know what, they were wrong at the first time, or maybe you were wrong. They might enlighten you and say, you know what, in your situation you were wrong also. So therefore you kind of see everything in the light, so in the truth, as I say. And also to talk to them about it, that kind of helps and resolves situation, and you finally find yourself forgiving the person. Even though sometimes in some situations you don't even get the opportunity to speak to them, that's fine, as long as you've kind of, you know, done that whole thing that, you know what, I agree, I'm not gonna bother myself anymore worrying and hurting about this, I'm letting go and letting God. That's all you have to do. And obviously, as being the victim of being hurt, you have the power to make the change. So the power is in your hands to say, you know what, it's time for a change. It's time for me to be happy. It's time for me to let go of the past and move on. Because I feel like when you have the past, it's like you're carrying a big bag, you're pulling it with you along, and every single time you get to a situation or like a stage in your life, kind of you drop the bag, you open it again and think, wow, that time you did this to me, you did that, blah blah blah. And it makes you not move on in life, and to be honest, it devalues your maturity, if that makes sense. You start to be immature in a way, because you're not being mature about your situation, so it's not making you grow. as a person. So you're just literally gonna be, people will see you as immature. Simple as it is, you just be immature. So be the grown up as you are, as I know you as being a grown up. So do that, and you know what? We're all grown ups. We're all immature people. God. So that's how you grow spiritually and emotionally as a person. You become more mature and like more alert, and later on in the future you know how to deal with it. If someone hurts you, you know what? It's calm, it's okay, I'll deal with it. Move on. Boom, move on. You know, you just be doing you know, and you're becoming a bigger person, a greater person, a happier person, a healthier person, because you know what? Your health is important and your happiness is important. They're tied together. Health and happiness are tied together, which brings what? Everlasting joy. You're very bubbly, very, you know, doing the, you know, and if you don't understand me, it's alright, it's alright. But don't waste your time hating back the person, because it's not doing anything. It's not helping you, it's not helping them, it's not helping anybody. You're just making a fool out of yourself. So don't bother hating, just be happy and move on. We use that principle, same principle, to overcome evil for good, you know. So just be happy, man. Be positive, be jolly, be you, and be forgiving, because it's very important. It's not only just good for the mind, it's good for the soul, it's good for the body physically, it's good for you emotionally, mentally, everything. So I urge you all to be very forgiving, because that's the way to a healthy life. And I've learned from it. Yeah, I've learned from it the hard way, to be honest. But I've learned to forgive and let go and let God and be happy. So that's how I'm really finding my happiness at this moment. Every day doing smile, everything looking good, everything set good, you know what I mean? Bed chilling and that. So yeah. But yeah, this is the end of my video, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. I had great fun making this video, to be honest. But so I love you all, and please don't forget to subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend, and come and check out my channel. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so this is me saying goodbye to you, and I'll see you in my next video. So take care. God loves you. And one more thing, if I've hurt you or whatnot, you know what? Me sorry, because me wants to be happy. I don't want people to be holding grudges at me, and I'm not a happy person. Or please, I'm saying to you, I'm sorry. Yes, let's be big people. Yes, mature people. So yeah, see you all. Bye.